Hey guys, what's going on? So I thought I would do a little update video because I haven't uploaded in a while and like so much has happened health and fitness wise. So I kind of just wanted to I guess upload and let you know what's been going on, and I have a few things that I want to kind of talk about and get off my chest. So yeah, let's get into the video. So as some of you know, I did a 8-week challenge at F45, which is basically a, now I forgot the word, it's not a gym, it's a studio, and it's just 45 minutes of high intensity training, and yeah, it's a lot of fun, and you're in a group, and you burn a lot of calories, and yeah, it's amazing, I love it. So during my challenge, I'd say that I wasn't that good, like I didn't follow the eating plan just because I choose not to follow any type of eating plan just because of my past history, and I know what that can do to me. So I just decided to eat normal. I trained maybe 4 to 5 days a week, but the first 4 weeks I wasn't that good. So like I went out for a few meals, which is fine, but I didn't choose like better options. Like, I mean, you know, cafes, not all cafes have just bad food. Like you can get like a garden salad with chicken and all that, or you can get salmon with mash and veggies and all that. But I got chicken parmesan maybe like, I don't know, 6 times throughout the challenge, and I had snacks a few times as in like chips and stuff, so I didn't eat that well, so I didn't make as much progress as I liked. My goal was to lose 5% body fat and I only lost 2.5, but that's fine, life goes on. So I have my results here, like exactly what changed, so I'm going to basically tell you guys. So a lot of people don't believe me when I told them that I was at, where is it? Nope, it's this one. So I was at 33% body fat when I started this challenge, so just over 2 months ago. There was a stage where I was like 37% body fat. So right now I'm 30%. And yes, so many people don't think I'm at 30% body fat, but I am. I've had my body properly measured and tested, and that's how much I am. I hold a lot of fat around my thighs and my stomach, and my results say that. It's not lying, it's just how it is. So technically I am overweight in the sense, see, I don't like talking about this because I get so many bad comments about this, but I'm just saying for my height, weight, age and all that, I am over the weight that I should be. And that's not just because of looks and, you know, how you're meant to look, skinny, toned, all of that. It's a health thing as well. If you are overweight, there are so many future risks, diseases, health issues that you can develop. So, yeah. So I lost about 2 kilos of fat and I gained 1 kilo of muscle, lost 2.5 to 3% body fat, and so my waist to hip measurement was way too high. So it used to be 0.97 and it's not meant to be over 0.85, and now I'm at 0.93. So it's gone down a bit, but I still have too much fat around my thighs and my stomach, which I need to lean down. I've been eating really well lately. I don't mean that in like a strict way. I just mean like I've been eating, you know, normal and balanced. I haven't been eating junk food because, I mean, I'll get into that in a second. I've been going through some some sort of health issues that I have been having for the last 5 years. I just haven't mentioned anything, but I will talk about that now because I've gotten to the point where it's so frustrating, and I want to know if any of you guys have these kind of pains and issues, and what have your doctors told you, or what have you found that works or that doesn't. So let's get into that. So basically, when I started binge eating when I was 15, this honestly started after I started binge eating. It never happened before that. I remember I was at the gym and I ate a meal there, which was like healthy, it was all good, and I did a workout, and during the workout I had really deep stabbing pains on the right side of my stomach. So if you touch your belly button and you go to the right, like around there. It was just stabbing me. And I was going home and I was on the train, and it just got worse and worse, and it was to that point where I could not handle this pain. And I was at home and I remember just like almost screaming in pain because I couldn't do anything about it. It was so bad. It was almost like it would come in waves, like, you know, like contractions, how it just like comes and all that. So it would just be like every 10 seconds this deep burning, like stabbing pain, and nothing helped. So I remember my parents called the ambulance and they thought maybe it's my appendix. So I went to the hospital. I was there for 2 nights. I was like a child then, so I was in the children's ward. The doctors didn't know, you know, my appendix didn't come up inflamed. They gave me kind of like laxatives, but sorry, this video might be a bit TMI, but I'm just going to go into the details. So they put something up your butt, and you're meant to try and keep it in as long as you can because it makes you feel like you're going to poo yourself. So it's kind of like a laxative effect. You know, they gave me morphine and I was good to go, and nothing, like they didn't tell me what it was. They would just make assumptions like maybe it was food, maybe it's a cyst, maybe like just stuff like that, but they didn't know. So this continued to happen every few months. In the last, like since I was 15 up until now, I'm 22 now, I would say it's happened 20 times. So I've had this, I call it like an episode or an attack, because that's what it is. Every time it would happen around 1 or 2 in the morning, and I would start to feel a little stab and it would grow. And at about 3 a.m. till 5:30 in the morning, I would be screaming in pain. I would be, if I go to the bathroom to poo, it makes the pain worse. So this stab goes into a burn where like the whole right side of my stomach is burning. I don't think I've really vomited. I mean, a few times, but I basically, I guess, forced myself to vomit because the pain was so bad. It gave me nausea, and I had to vomit to feel better. So I was just like vomiting, and yeah, and then around 6 in the morning it would stop. This would go from 11 out of 10 pain to like a 3. So I'd finally fall asleep, I'd wake up, and this pain, it's still like there, but it's so mild, where just to the point where the pain would come every half hour, and it would be such a light stab, then it would go away. And after 2 days, it's completely gone. So it's like a 6-hour episode, and then it just vanishes. And many times, I'd say out of the 20 times that it's happened, I'd say 16 out of 20 times I've had like a binge or junk food either that night or the day before. I remember when I was at my friend's birthday, I ate some chips, lollies, chocolate, cake that night. That night I had the pain. One time I was in Melbourne and I ate 3 cornettos, as in the ice cream, and crackers and stuff, had it that night. One time after like a Big Macca's meal I had it. But there's been times where I've eaten just like normal and nothing. And I mean, and then it happened after eating normally, and no doctor knows what it is. Every surgeon does the same test, pee, blood, internal exam, everything, and it's nothing. So finally one surgeon, I feel like this man probably cared the most, because most of them will just ask you a few questions and then they'll get your pee sample, and it's just the same thing. So it came to the point where I just don't even need to go to hospital anymore. All I have to do is just sit at home, cry until the pain is gone, basically, because they don't help. So I'll get there with the pain. You have to wait in the waiting room for about 2 hours, and then a surgeon or a doctor doesn't come see you until like 8 o'clock, because there's basically no one there throughout the night. So they don't actually help my pain, so there's like no point in me going anymore. This guy, he asked me so many questions about stress, anxiety, depression, about eating disorders, about sex, about everything. And then we did the tests, everything was fine. You know, I have a few like kind of like a high count of white blood cells, but obviously because something's going on. And he referred me to a can't remember the name, but it's like a stomach specialist. So I assume what they're going to do is, there's a name for this, I can't remember, but they put the little camera down your throat into your stomach to have a look around. And yeah, and this was probably the worst it's ever been. I obviously wasn't eating much junk food at all throughout this challenge, and one night, you know, it was just a normal day, I had steak for dinner, salad and all that, and that night it was probably the worst it's ever been. I think I threw up 15 times in the hospital. You know, he said maybe it's IBS and to treat it as it is. So I've been like trying to avoid so many foods. I've even been trying to eat gluten-free. I've cut out like lactose because I had a day where I ate cheese, and I'm not kidding, I had diarrhea for 2 days straight. I was so sick. I couldn't walk. I could walk slowly, but if I tried to do like a decent paced walk, my stomach would be so weak. I felt like I was going to poo myself constantly. So I've cut out lactose. I'm trying to eat gluten-free as much as possible, and I'm basically just waiting for the next attack and the next, well, I mean, there's no point in going to the emergency room anymore, but I don't know. And there's nothing more frustrating than not knowing what's going on in your body, because it's just, I don't know, it's so scary, because your health is literally the most important thing. And many times I've thought to myself that I did this to myself, you know, like 5 years of binging, fad dieting, starving myself, laxatives, and then I would eat healthy, and then I would binge, and then I would lose 10 kilos, put on 10 kilos, on and off. Like, I've lost and put on 10 kilos 5 times now, and I feel like I've just screwed up my insides, and it's really scary. I don't know. So, you know, if anyone else has, I guess, kind of experienced the similar stuff, please let me know in the comments below, like, I don't know, what you did or what your doctors said or anything like that. Yeah, it just shows that health is so important, and you need to, it's not just about looking good. Like, I don't even care about looking good anymore. I don't care about being thin or fit or whatever. Like, I just care about being super healthy on the inside and being fit so I can be healthy, not even look good anymore. Like, I just don't really care about the outside anymore. So yeah, that's just, I guess, my little health update. And yeah, I'm going to Gold Coast in a few weeks, so I plan to vlog while I'm over there, and I guess show you guys what I'll be eating while I'm over there, because I'm kind of limited. So I don't think I'll be going to the Nutella cafe over there anymore. Don't think I'll be indulging in a lot of things, so I really want to vlog it just so I can, I guess, show you guys how to eat on holidays while you're very limited. I don't know. But yeah, so that's about it. Thank you to everyone that supports my channel and leaves me really nice messages. I appreciate all of you. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.